Now let's try it. Does it work now? I'm getting really bad at that. Like, I've been going live on my channel for over a year at this point, and I haven't learned yet that if I don't hit go live, it's not gonna publish no matter how. No matter if I put it as public, it's not gonna publish unless you hit go live. Oh my lord. It is freezing in here. Oh my god. Is it ever? Hey Erin, how you doing, hun? Oh my god, it's so cold. Like, I feel like I'm sitting in the middle of a refrigerator. I'm not gonna lie. This room is cold. I've said before that the room that I record in and the room that I go live in is both the hottest in the summer months and the coldest during winter months. But it's 11 degrees outside, and I feel like this room may be in the 50s. And I would say that is as nice as I can put it. Thank you, Nisha. I will pin you in just a moment. See if this will work. While I'm doing this, have you guys seen the Marvel shows on Netflix? I've been rewatching them from the beginning. I forgot a lot of the storylines and everything. But I rewatched Daredevil seasons 1 and 2. I watched Jessica Jones season 1. I watched Luke Cage season 1. Aww. I hope it ends soon, Erin. And now I'm on Iron Fist season 1. And when I tell you that I am not fond of Danny Rand, I am, yeah. Not fond. Oh no, Unesia, they're on Netflix. The ones that I'm talking about are on Netflix. Daredevil. Oh my god. The Defenders, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and is there another one? Goes Daredevil seasons 1. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Defenders, and The Punisher are on Netflix. Now, Netflix had published these years ago, like 20, I would say between 2015 and 2018, they produced these shows. And it was before, I think, Disney had bought the rights to all of Marvel. See, I dislike Danny Rand. The show itself is fine. The show itself is fine. But Danny Rand gets under my nerve. Gets on my nerves. Because I sit there and I'm like, you are such a pompous brat. So many times. I'm like, I get that you were born into a very wealthy family and all of that kind of stuff. But for somebody who spent 15 years with monks, learning martial arts and all of that kind of stuff, humility, where is it? Like, he puts on the facade of caring, but at the end of the day, he's like This pompous little brat that I just want to smack upside the head. See, I didn't read the comics. I have not read Marvel Comics. I'm just struggling to get through the season because I'm like, I just want to reach through the screen and slap him. You know? That's fine. Be the immortal Iron Fist all you want. I don't care, but don't be a a-hole to people. I'm trying not to swear today. See, I'm not of that mentality. I'm more of the mindset of even if you come from money or anything of that nature, even if you have abilities and skills, it's fine to be confident. Confidence is fine. But when you're pompous and arrogant, that's when it rubs me the wrong way and I just want to, yeah. Me either, Eunesia. Of course, when I was growing up, girls were largely dissuaded from reading any of those things because they were considered for boys. So I never knew how much I loved a lot of these characters and everything until, you know, they started being made into shows or things like that. So anyway, I'm going to keep this live quick because it is really, really cold in this room. Aw. I hope you're able to. Yeah, see, I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff. Like, I have vague recollection of X-Men cartoon, but it was when I was over someone else's house. I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff. I only got to watch those kinds of things if I was over someone else's house. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot them out, because like I said, baby, it is cold outside and in. As much as I love talking to you guys, I do also like feeling my toes and fingers. Yeah, see, I never got to watch that kind of stuff, to my recollection. Yeah, I know. See, only got to start reading mangas and stuff like that as an adult. There is one manga, I don't remember if it's Korean or Vietnamese, but there is one manga I really wish that they would bring to America, and it's called Addicted to Curry. I only got to read it because before they took down a lot of the illegal scantillation sites, people were scanning the images and translating it so that we could read it. But that manga is incredible, and every single chapter ends with a recipe for a different type of curry. So there are tables, and in each table there was someone channeling and someone translating. Eunesia, it's 11 degrees outside. 11. In this room feels like it's in the mid 50s. Okay. Was it in a dream, Anna, or did you go there physically? Hmm. Okay. Stephanie, keep it. Yeah, with the wind chill here, it's in the negative numbers, but it's like negative 10. But you can keep that stuff. I don't want it. No. Okay, Anna, robes. I'm not gonna lie, Anna, that place, again, I'm trying not to be judgmental or anything because, you know, everyone's spirituality is different. But that sounds extremely like, I hate to put it this way, but I'm getting a feeling of like snake oil salesman. Oh boy. Some practitioners do, yeah. That sounds like Wicca, potentially. And it's 11:11 Eastern Standard Time, so make your wish if you are on the East Coast. Or not. Either way. Anna, run, don't walk. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I really don't recommend doing that. I advise you to not. Well, actually, let me put it this way. Do you well, I would say work on your intuition stuff. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't do the thing. See, there are some places like that, and it like screams the big C 4-letter word, and I it scares me. CULT. But again, that's my own sense on it. My advice to people is to always start off solo. You have the world is your oyster basically with the birth of the internet. It was hard for people of my age and older, especially when they were first starting out, because there wasn't really anything on the internet with regards to spirituality because it was still very closeted. Yeah, no, not that one. There are certain words I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. There is no N in the word I'm thinking of. It's an L, okay? Um, but okay. All right, so Anna, the color black is usually associated with protection. So it may be that with protection, that especially with you opening your abilities and with the dream largely being about self-care, I think they're trying to tell you that you need to protect yourself better. Now, there are a number of practitioners who paint their nails black for whatever reason. Some people just like the aesthetic, other people do it for magical reasons. And there is going to be a day, probably sooner than later, that I'm going to actually do a video on using cosmetics in a magical way on Patreon. And I will touch on things like nail polish and things of that nature. But black is typically the color of spirituality with paganism. A lot of practitioners wear black for protection. A lot of people will paint their nails with black for protection. So especially if you're like expected to shake people's hands or things of that nature, it's a way to kind of shield your own energy from theirs. Yeah, that comes across as a sign that they're telling you you need to protect yourself more. Which, quite honestly, is something I think I've said to you before. I think. It may actually even be a sign for you to actually do that if you can. I know some workplaces won't let you get away with that kind of stuff, but okay. That's why I said if you can. Yeah. I know there are workplaces that restrict, like, you're not allowed to dye your hair, you're not allowed to have tattoos, you're not allowed to have X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Personally, I think that these are ridiculous rules and antiquated and everything of that nature. But I don't want you to get in trouble for breaking rules, you know? So, it is. So, if you can't paint your nails black, do you paint your nails at all? Or are you allowed to paint your nails at all? Okay. Dang. Here I was thinking of a way you could sneak it. I was just thinking because they have like base coat and top coat in darker colors. I was thinking maybe you could do like a base coat with a drop of black nail polish to make it darker, but if you're only allowed to do transparent, then that's not gonna work. Sorry. And I think there may actually be a meaning to them not cutting your hair. I know this is very prevalent in indigenous culture, but it's also very prevalent in magical culture practices as well. for many magical practitioners, not just indigenous communities, but I do know that this is particularly prevalent in indigenous communities. Long hair helps you channel your powers better. And again, this is not me saying you're required to grow out your hair, but I thought it was interesting that they didn't cut your hair. Yeah. And this is not me saying that every magical practitioner, everyone believes a different thing, but I just know in certain circles it's very prevalent to have that belief system and mentality. Oh, for the love of God. Here we are with the stupid Russian bots again. Alright, let me see about Aaron's question about going to Florida. Where's the deck? Now, of course, leave it to Aaron to make me dig. It's always got to be someone, right? Anna, I will come back to you and do a self-care reading real quick. Good. Good. Yeah, do whatever feels right for you. Holy crap, this room is freaking... Oh my God. Sorry, I keep getting like shivers because this room is really, really cold. I wish I could explain it better. I hate to tell you, Aaron, but it is not that warm in Florida right now either. It's in the 40s. I have several friends who live down there. They've not been happy. Yeah. I'm going to be doing more... Oh my God. 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 I cannot turn this heater up any higher. It is on the max level. Sorry, just give me a second. I think on Monday I'm going to have to come up here and turn it on right away and close the door so that this room at least has a chance to get warm before I get up here. Whew. Aaron, where are you? Yeah, I'll never forget the year that I went to Ireland, and anyone who was talking to me who lived in Ireland was constantly asking me, why are you here at this time of year? Because I went for New Year's Eve. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, sweetheart, I am so freaking sorry. No, you got the Michigan Lakes. Holy crap. No, 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 no. You get that? No. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know. You get the Arctic blast from the lakes. Holy crap. Ma'am. But the year I went to Ireland during the winter, because I went for New Year's Eve and then I stayed a couple weeks, people in Ireland were like, why are you here at this time of year? To which I said, because it's a lot warmer here than it is where I live. And they looked at me, I'm like, in the time I've been here, the first week I was here, they had 2 to 3 feet of snow in one day. And they just kind of looked at me because they don't get that kind of weather. I went, yeah, I'm happy here. It's like 20 to 30 degrees warmer here than it is at home. Erin, you also got to be careful in Florida because, you know, I'm not surprised that they keep pushing it back because of everything, because let's just say I have a number of friends who live in Florida who are not happy with the way that the government is handling things. Who goes insight as to whether or not Erin will be moving to Florida anytime soon? Yeah. Yeah, Unisha, I bet. I will never forget, was it last year or the year before that you guys had extreme freezing and snow, and people who were living in colder regions were having to send you guys help and give you guys advice on how to stay warm because people were dying. I don't blame you, Erin. I really don't. Yeah, it was bad, Anna. The Texas government really failed people in Texas. Yeah, they don't typically get much in Ireland either. Yeah. I'm glad you did too, Unisha. I was so mad at our electric company yesterday. Someone explained to me like I'm 5, okay? Why it is an electric company would schedule. I'm not saying that this happened because of weather. It didn't happen because of some extreme reason. Tell me why an electric company schedules a day where people are not going to have a lot of electricity and power because they're turning it off to make upgrades. And they do it in the middle of winter. And in one of the coldest days in this region. Someone explain it to me like I'm 5, because I can't for the life of me understand it. Yesterday, our power here, I was thankful to be at work, but they kept turning the power off where I live because they were upgrading something. And I'm like, why are you doing this in winter when people are dependent on electricity for heat? Oh, we're doing it during the day when people are at work. Yeah, people have pets. And not everybody's at work. You're lucky, Anna. I'm over an hour away from the water. Ocean, anyway. Usually takes me about an hour to 90 minutes to get to the ocean, depending on which one I'm going to. I'm getting there, Erin. You see me shuffling. I'm gonna do my best. Like I said, this is always on current energies and things can always shift. So even then, I can't guarantee that you're not going to be scrambling. Yeah, I know you live on the coast. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies a great bounty. Discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth. Fogged in, go slow, take time. And mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So it is coming, Aaron, but maybe not when you expect or would like it to. The heck is that noise? Is my mother up here and taking a shower? Possibly. Actually, yeah, she probably is because she's going to meet family. Never mind. But yeah. It does look like it's coming, Aaron, but maybe not as quickly as you would like it to. And I'm going to guess that this breakthrough is at hand, your light is shining brightly, and you're cherished by the angels. I'm going to guess that this recent strain is likely what caused another delay. But as it starts to go down again, I think that you may have a better opportunity for things to open up a little bit better for you to be able to go down. I also did see that Florida's vaccination rates are going up. So it looks like no matter what their governor may be saying, it looks like people are taking power in their own hands. How much, I don't know. Anna, you can also use hair dye magically. Seriously. You may want to, before you apply the dye, just hold the bottle with the dye in your hands for a bit and set your intention for the hair dye to have a certain impact in protecting you and things of that nature. Everything you apply to your body, everything you use, can be used in a magical way. From the cream you apply to your skin, your lip balm, makeup, perfume, all of those things. It's called beauty magic. Even the clothes that you wear, before you apply them, before you put them on, hold each garment for a moment and set your intention into that garment. You're welcome. Oh my God. Even your hair tie. The shoes on your feet. I advise if you drive a car, put a piece of black tourmaline and a piece of selenite under your driver's seat. I mean, if you're putting on black mascara or black eyeliner, there's black color magic right there. Red, if you're putting on red on your cheeks, or pink or something of that nature on your cheeks. That's all color magic. If you're wearing red, you can channel the intention for it to have power. Oh, I will. I'll even show you guys how to mix your own perfumes using essential oils and setting intention with an example of one that I did in the Impact. No. I would not tempt it during Mercury retrograde. Venus retrograde, not as scary as, you know, for things to go wrong. But Mercury retrograde ends in like a week and a half or so, thankfully. Because, man, when I tell you it's been kicking my butt, holy crap. My advice with essential oils is if you're going to buy your own, try your best to get cold pressed, grade oils, very good grade oils. Because many times when you buy certain essential oils and they're cheaper, I can say from experience, they often blend them with other things. And when that happens, it causes the oils to go rancid faster. Yeah. I did it once, Stephanie, and because I did it the one time, it ended up bleaching some of my hair. So now I have, like, white, more white than I used to. Which doesn't thrill me, but it is what it is. I had done a semi-permanent auburn hair. I actually still have photos on my Facebook that you can see. When my hair, I'd done auburn, I figured it would be a brownish red, but it was like red. Hi, Carrie, I'm doing okay. Did you have a question real quick? Because I'm going to end the live stream really shortly. It's really cold in here. I can take one question today. On Monday, when I go live again, I'm going to try coming up right when I get home to turn on the heater. But this room is like 50-something degrees. It's really cold in here. Well, brown is earth. Red, you can channel the intention of power. Let me just check one thing real quick while I'm waiting for Carrie to respond. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. Oh, I never bleached my hair. It was just a semi-permanent to go over my natural hair color. I already have some red highlights in my hair, so I figured it wouldn't be like a massive problem. But I learned only recently that dyeing your hair can end up bleaching it. Nice, Tunisia. Yeah. It causes a lot of damage to your hair. which sucks. Okay, Carrie, please go ahead and ask it real quick, and I'll do your reading real fast, and then I'm gonna close things out for today. Oh, you're welcome. I have this on high, right? I do have it on high. Wow. Yeah. Well, Anna, a thing you can do without dyeing your hair pink is you can clip-in extensions. And it may not have it be pink like you wanted, but it could, at least give you a pop of color. My dad used to be a hairdresser, so I learned all sorts of different things you can do. Okay, I'll do it real quick, Carrie. Please give us any insight as to the potential for a relationship between Carrie and the person of interest. And that way you get a bit of the color that you would like and not, oops, that was my bad, without dyeing and all of that kind of stuff, and you can guarantee you'll get those strips of color. Oh, nice. I bet that's gorgeous, Tunisia. Okay. Healing. There still needs to be healing going on here. Oops. Mirroring and ascending. It looks like this connection is going to be taking a higher level. But you still, one or both of you still need to work on healing, especially if you have previous feelings of abandonment and regret from previous relationships. I don't feel like these apply to your present relationship, but I feel like they apply because they're impacting your present relationship. These are things that you need to release. You need to reconnect with your inner self. You need to approach this relationship with the understanding and the knowledge that this relationship is not previous relationships, and therefore you need to give it a fair chance. I still feel like one or both of you are kind of like watching the other on social media or something of that nature. Shadow work would really help here, which is not only doing the self-reflection to identify these issues, but doing the work to actually heal and resolve them. Drop any masks or any pretenses or expectations. Try to allow things to uncover naturally and flow naturally. Purge anything that no longer serves you. And you're encouraged to do this over winter, which we are in right now. Dark night of the soul. Winter is actually the opportune time for things like shadow work because of the energy of winter. Winter is the season of death. And I'm not saying that to be scary or anything of that nature, but winter is quite literally death before it leads into spring, which is the season of rebirth. So this is the opportune time to really go in, do self-reflection, do a lot of self-healing work and everything while you're in this purge mode and getting rid of things mode. It'll really help you when spring comes around and it comes back into rebirth, family, and forgiveness. There may be an impact here with regards to family connections that may have caused trauma for you. Keep in mind when I say forgiveness, I'm not talking about forgive, forget, let bygones be bygones and all that kind of stuff. Forgiveness is not about even necessarily forgiving people who have hurt you, but just letting go of the energy. You don't even have to reach out to them and say, I forgive you. You don't even need to reach out to people and say, you know, you hurt me this way, but I forgive you. You're not even required to actually forgive them, but it just means releasing any lingering energies of resentment or pain or anything, because all that's do is hurting you. It's not hurting them. I actually quite often don't really like the term forgiveness because to me frequently it has more of a negative connotation than a positive one, because it's like I equate, just because of my own personal stuff, forgiveness with like self-gaslighting and just pretending like it never happened. That's not what forgiveness is about. And just like shadow work and going inwards, doing that self-reflection and self-healing and everything of that nature, it's just allowing that energy to transform into one where it doesn't impact you and hurt you like it did before. Free will, solitude, and commitment. I do see again with this relationship, you guys are making strides towards a very positive future. But I feel that while you two are not in this committed relationship yet, it'll be beneficial while you're still like on your own to really work on this stuff, because it'll only help things in the future to become a very healthy relationship going forward. Okay? Oh, okay, guys. I'm sending you lots of love. Sorry to cut this so short today, but I can't take it anymore. It's really cold in here, and I need to go. So I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you stay warm. Snuggle up with your pets if you got them. Turn up the heat if you can. Throw extra logs on the fire if you can. Oh, crap. Wait. I promised Anna one more thing. Wait. One thing. This is my fault. I promised Anna. Please give us insight as to what self-care methods would be best for Anna at this time. Just one sec. No. Let me do this real quick, because I promised. I even took out the deck and I put it right next to me so I wouldn't forget, and then I almost did. Ooh. I'm sorry, Stephanie. It'll only take me a moment, I'm shuffling fast. It's okay. No, I promised. Let me just do it real quick. All right, last one. That one just flung off the deck. Experience, let yourself grow, embrace your knowledge, apply it, improve it. Jade, emotional and physical healing. So keep working on your shadow work. Keep allowing yourself to learn new things, take notes, keep that journal, book of spells, all of that kind of stuff. I actually have a journal now for not just the business side of things, but I'm going to be keeping things like recipes and stuff like that in there. Keep in mind you can incorporate your magical practice in everything, even when you're cooking. But it's a good way to track what is working, what isn't working for you, and things of that nature. Just taking religious note, doing religious note keeping. Waning gibbous, turn inwards. Again, you're being encouraged to do self-healing. Amethyst, spirituality, intuition, stress relief. Keep working on relieving your stress, but also on heightening your intuition. And you have a second card with intuition, the Moonstone, intuition, divine feminine, moon magic. Okay. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna say bye for now. Have a good weekend, guys. I'll be back on Monday. See you then. And I will talk to you later, okay? Bye for now.